Hey guys, it's Aaron here from Wise Guy Counselling, Coaching and Training. Great to be with Alan here today, having a chat. And I've been working with Alan for a little while, and he's asked me to share a few of my insights that I've had lately. So I guess, why did I get involved with facial profiling? And I guess the answer to that is that as professionals, we're always looking for ways to go above and beyond and do better for our clients. And when I found this out, I thought that sounds like something I could definitely add into my practice. And having experimented with that for a while, I started getting some really good results, which I was sharing with Alan one day. And he said to me, "Would you mind sharing that with me in front of a camera one day?" So I said, "Not a problem." So the particular client that comes to mind when Alan said, "Have you had any wins lately?" was, I thought there was one client in particular, and he worked in a very specific field where you do one thing and you do it quite well. And there was some changes in his workplace where it required these particular, well, let's call them specialists, to be more broad in their approach across multiple areas. And this just really wasn't working for him. He found that he was not sleeping well, he was getting stressed, his work performance was declining. And there was maybe the counsellor or coach part of my brain, the older, more established part, was saying, okay, let's get in here and CBT, solution focused, manage the symptoms, move them on, etc., etc. But this other facial profiling part of my brain, a relatively new part at that time, kind of came in and said to me, what's going on in this guy's face? And I noticed that he had the trait for, he had a build confidence trait, so confidence didn't just come naturally to him. He had a high detail trait, and he also had a very focused trait. And when I looked at this, I realised that he wasn't built for this. So naturally I explained some of this to the client, and he had a real light bulb moment where he'd worked with other counsellors or psychologists or other professionals before, and he hadn't really got the results that he was looking for. So when I explained this to this, I think it was the aha moment for him, was realising there wasn't something wrong with him, that he was built in a very specific, customised way to perform this role, and he was being asked to perform outside that role. So the aha moment for him was realising, I'm custom built to do X, Y, Z, there's nothing wrong with me, when he maybe thought that there was. And so that enabled him to go off, and he actually changed his profession, well, not his profession, but he changed jobs into a different job where he could do what he was built to do, and he excelled at it, he was really good at it. So that was something to me that was a really special moment, I guess, when other therapists maybe have tried and done their best, and you were able to come in and just find that missing piece for that client to give them that extra bit, and just the change in them is phenomenal. So naturally there's a lot of personal and professional fulfillment there, and you'll find that these kind of things will start setting you apart from the rest of the field as well. Being able to add that little bit of extra value, or be able to see things that other people haven't been able to see. So yeah, when Alan asked me for a particular win, or how has the facial profiling added value to me, that was something that really popped up for me. It was one of my first thoughts. So yeah, it's been great. I encourage you to look into it. Alan's always up for a chat if you know him. And of course, Wise Guy Counselling, Coaching and Training, throw me in the mix as well. So thanks for listening. Cheers.